next to my Lamborghini, but more valuable than that is all of my books. We're here in the hills of Bristol, Connecticut with our MR2 and magazines. Wow.
Amazon sent me this.
What'd they send you?
An axle.
An axle?
Yeah, look at it.
Okay, I'm looking.
That's what they sent me.
Ew. What? They sent that to you?
They sent that to me.
Did it look like this?
It did. That's how I
Amazon. Are you serious?
Yeah, there's like chunks of styrofoam inside the cup. Inside the cup that's supposed to have just oil and grease.
That's unbelievable. A year and a half ago, we turbocharged Nick's MR2, and we're gonna talk about how the MR2 has performed over the last year and a half. Here, take that for a second. And also the track time on this, because, here.
It's a dead cat.
Here.
Oh.
But yeah, it's a magnet. How much track time have you gotten out of the car in the last year and a half?
It's been about 10 sessions, and they're usually between 2 and 3 hours each. So wow. 30 plus hours of actual on-track time, Lime Rock, Thompson, Palmer, and some autocross thrown in there as well. We've made a few improvements to the actual turbo kit itself, but besides that, we have done absolutely nothing. It has been rock solid, perfectly reliable, and I think because of how light it is, it just like doesn't go through consumables. Tires, brakes, they just keep going.
God, what is that thing?
I don't know what it is.
So,
yeah, it's a bonnet. No.
I
don't know. The engine lid. The lid.
The lid.
The lid.
The lid. The lid.
The lid. So originally the way we had it set up, we actually blocked off the PCV valve, and then we just left and we put a breather, just a small filter, on the like air outlet. Not only did that kind of spray oil all over the inside of the engine, but I think there was just too much crankcase pressure, and I think the turbo wasn't able to drain.
Yeah.
So we knew from the very beginning that it needed some sort of catch can setup. I didn't expect to have such an intricate system. But I think that this was because of track use. We are at some tracks where we have some long extended left hand or right hand turns. And so once we opened up this PCV, I drilled it out. We would get tons of oil on those right hand turns, just basically dumping into our catch cans, and it was filling up catch cans in just a 20 or 30 minute session on the track. So that's why I have done some extra porting. I ported both the, okay. Were you showing me a plant or something? Let's see the plant. You're also dressed up and cute.
20 minutes for it.
Wow, for that little guy? You drove all the way for that?
A variegated allocation.
It's a very cool plant.
That's super cool.
Yeah, it is. So I have 3 different ways to vent crankcase pressure from the valve cover. I ported the oil fill cap, the old PCV, and whatever this outlet is over there. So all 3 get routed.
This one right back here?
Right there.
Yeah.
All 3 go to catch cans, and then actually they go, they're not hooked up right now. I can explain it.
Yeah, I can explain it. It's no big deal.
So they go, yeah. So these hoses go into the catch cans, and then I've tried 2 different systems. I had the output of the catch cans go into the intake to create a vacuum and to get those oily vapors kind of back into the engine. And I felt like it was making the engine not run as well. So at the moment, I actually just have the hoses just dumping out right down by the road. Nothing really should be coming out of them besides some vapors. And then, yeah, I don't need to describe anything else.
Mustang.
But yeah, with the 2 catch cans, that's been enough for plenty of track use. They don't fill up. So.
And basically, you were burning a bit of oil, right? Like, so I thought you were burning like a quart, or was that what was coming out in the catch cans?
Right.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So at first I only had 1 catch can, and it was actually filling up during a 20-minute session.
Yeah.
And then because I had it ported into the intake, I was then sucking oil straight back into the engine.
Oh.
That's when I was then burning oil.
And
so that's why we doubled the capacity, and we've been good ever since.
Gotcha. And so for those who haven't been following the MR2 build, we actually swapped the engine. Which engine did we use for this?
This is just the 1ZZ out of a 2008 Toyota Corolla.
Yeah, we pulled that at a junkyard when it was like 105 degrees out. It was not a great day.
No.
but it was fun.
It was pretty miserable.
So what's your overall experience with the MR2 been so far? Like, has it been positive, negative? Would you recommend it?
Positive.
What about turbokits.com? Did they supply a good product?
They did.
Like it?
They absolutely did.
I agree.
Yes.
We did.
Yes.
So shout out to turbokits.com for hooking us up and helping us out with the build. This is a really, really solid car.
Yep.
Go ahead.
If I had to make any improvement, I think the methanol injection kit is fantastic for street use. I think if you really wanted to take this to the next level on the track, you'd want to go to an air to water intercooler, put it up front. I think that would be a lot better. If you're going to keep the meth, I think at a minimum, put some insulation around this charge pipe. This thing gets just insanely hot. So, and it's right above the headers. I figure that can't hurt.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yes, my overall experience with the car has been really good. It's a ton of power for no suspension and supporting mods. So that has made it extremely fun. Maybe not the best for like getting good track times, but for a good time, can't beat it.
Yeah, definitely. So coilovers would definitely be the next modification.
Yeah.
Maybe some more grippy tires.
Absolutely.
The Yokohamas are not bad. So
yeah.
But we have an announcement to make about this car. We love it so much that we're gonna sell it.
No, that was terrible. Please cut that.
Yeah, no.
That's right. Yep, we're selling it. So if you're interested, we got some information in the description. And it's been a great car, but it's time for something new. So stay tuned.
Let me use your mic. Let me talk into your chest. So thank you guys so much for checking out the video. If you haven't seen the build series, there is an entire playlist. So go check that out. I'll link that in the description as well. And we just love your support. We love everything about you. And we can't wait to show you what's coming next. It should be a ton of fun. So like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll see you on the next video.